Hey guys, I got my hair cut, so I look 15 again. Also, you know how you spot a real vlogger? Product placement pajama pants.
Ah, the Nerd Fighters!
Alright, so I was at a loss for video ideas until about yesterday afternoon. That's when I watched my friend Steve's video. His video was about 5 movies that changed his life. And I was like, oh man, that's really cool. I'd like to do that. So I thought about it a little bit, and I realized that I couldn't think of a single movie that I've ever watched that has changed my life. So instead, this video is going to be about 5 things in general that have changed my life. Thing number 1. In June of last year, I was in a really terrible car wreck. Had to be life flighted to the hospital and spent 3 weeks and a day there. I broke my C1 and C2, had a collapsed lung, traumatic brain injury, staples in the back of my head, got knocked cross-eyed, which is the reason for the tape being over my glasses, if you didn't know, and a whole host of other things. It's very fair to say I was that far from death. And it kind of makes you take a step back and realize exactly what you're doing and where you plan on going in your life, because you really might not have it tomorrow. Kind of one of those obvious stop what you're doing and being stupid and do something with your life. More importantly, do something today. Which brings me to the second thing that changed my life, and hopefully something that I'll be able to do today, and that's donating blood. And I mean, really, how bad is 10 minutes of discomfort to know that you saved up to 3 lives? And although 60% of the people are eligible to give blood, only 5% do on a yearly basis. That's 1 in 20. But even though that's only 1 in 20, I can guarantee you, to those 3 people you just helped, you're 1 in a million. Plus you get free cookies and juice. Who doesn't love free cookies and juice? The third thing that has changed my life is the internet, without which my fourth thing wouldn't even be possible. Although I wouldn't get a degree for it, with a couple of clicks of the mouse, I could learn how to be a doctor, or an economist, or a nuclear physicist, really anything that you can imagine. And that is incredible. Speaking of incredible things, YouTube is number 4 on the list. YouTube led me to the Vlogbrothers, and the Vlogbrothers led me to the Nerdfighteria Ning, and the Ning got me involved with the Nerdfighters Info Collab. And I get to talk to all of you amazing people every day. I get to listen to all sorts of music that I would have never listened to otherwise, watch all sorts of interesting things every day, and overall it's just been an incredible thing. And again, I'm not really sure what I would have done without it. Number 5 on the list, and I'll try to make this quick because I think I'm coming close to time, is moving. When I was in the 9th grade, I had to move, and that was, as you can imagine, a pretty devastating thing to a 9th grader, because you've got all these friends that you've known from kindergarten on up until high school, and you just have to leave them. But ultimately, it makes you realize who's willing to keep up the communication and remain your friend. And also at the same time, you've got all these new people from your new school that you can talk to and learn from and grow with and ultimately create a new you. And that's an important experience for everyone, and everyone really needs it, as painful as it may be at the time. DFTBA. And Chelsea, I'll see you tomorrow. It's so nice to have jump cuts back.